So, I don't know if I should put my hair up today actually or not, because it's meant to get really hot. God, it's so naughty. I didn't go camping yesterday. I wanted to go camping, but the weather said that it was supposed to rain all day yesterday, Saturday, and it didn't. It didn't rain once. It did rain a little bit, but it's just like really mild stuff, so didn't end up going, and I could have gone. But I did end up going to go look at a Suzuki Jimny, and I really liked it. Really wanted it. I was gonna put like, because the seats can go down like dead flat in a Jimny. I was gonna get a roof tent, and then if it rained heavily, I was just gonna sleep in the Jimny, get like a mattress to put over the seats. But the underneath was rotten. When my mum touched the suspension, a big clump of metal, like this big, just fell off onto the floor. So it's not looking good. And then we FaceTimed my dad and we were like, oh, it looks like this underneath. And he was like, oh, press that should be solid. Like, that's your main build of the car. I don't know not anything about cars. And that's your main build of the car. Like, touch that. If it's soft, walk away. My mum was literally pressing it and it's like going so that didn't work out well. And then I'm thinking, oh, all Suzuki Jimnys are going to be the same unless I get a brand new one. Looked at a brand new one and I refused to pay nearly £500 a month for it. So I need to... sorry, Dudley's licking the floor off my bathroom for some reason. Dudley, stop it. So I need to have a rethink about what car I want. And what car I can have for a camper / roof tent carrier. So yeah, that's all I've done this weekend. But today I'm going on a walk. I'm going to find, well, it's called Secret Waterfall Circle, and it's in Halifax. So I'm going to see what that is like. I might actually change my top because I'm wearing a t-shirt. A grey t-shirt, so if I get sweaty it's going to really show. So yeah. So this is the woods that you walk through to get to the waterfall. It does start going down a road, but the road is like a drive, and there was a children's party going on, so I didn't really fancy filming. But you just literally follow the woods round. It brings you to this little bridge, cross the bridge. There's a little stream, and then it brings you to this farmer's field. These are all like sheep that are heavily pregnant apparently. And then you're literally just walking through this farm, and it actually is straight through someone's farm. So you just walk down here and down this hill. And once you're down at the hill, it brings you to another bridge and another stream, which is really cute actually. So this is where you've just walked down that little path there. And then it brings you to the woods, and you'll see a waterfall sign. Follow the waterfall. You'll be able to hear it at this point as well, because this is the beginnings of it. So you just follow your ears basically, and it brings you out to a really nice waterfall. And this is me forcing Dudley in to have a swim with some sticks. This is the way back up, because you go back on yourself. It's really steep for little legs as well, by the way. I had to practically climb up here, but it's worth it. And then this is just another view of the waterfall as I was on my way back up. But it's really quiet. There was no one there, just me and Dudley, so it was really nice. And then this is me showing you where you've got to go for the waterfall. You will miss it. And then it brings you out onto this road with really nice houses. And there is another public path here, which I walked past. So you go down here and then get distracted by the flowers. But it is a really pretty walk, to be honest. And then you walk past this little, I was going to say house, but I think it's more of a barn. And over these rocks. And at the end of this is another little pooly area. There's a lot of places for wild swims here. This one's really deep, like Dudley has to literally swim instead of paddle. So I felt a bit tight, but it's character building. Look at him though, trooper. And then I just sat under a tree for a bit and chilled out, whilst Dudley had a little run round like a loon. So I went for that walk and completely forgot my Gusto was being delivered. Came home. It's been in the sun for 2 hours. That is literally a joke. I'm praying it's alright, but that walk was actually worth it. There was like no one around, and I've been to Lumhole Falls, oh god, that's a mouthful, before, and the whole entire walk was dead quiet, and then we got to the waterfalls and it was rammed. So I thought that that's what it was going to be like today, but the waterfall was like, there was no one there, just me and Duds, so that's pretty good. And I didn't really see anyone the entire walk, but we were in a really, really nice area of Halifax, to be fair. But yeah, now I'm going to open up my Augusto box and pray that it's alright. Let's all praise the Lord for the ice cubes they put in there, because everything is literally still fresh and fine. So, and the ice is still pretty solid, so that's good. Look at that. Personally, I feel like you just can't look at this, like it's a chock-a-block full of veg, and then obviously the grapes out from Gusto, all the meat and your pastas and your bread roll, and then all your cheeses that are all from Gusto, like, and all your like sauces and stuff. You can't fill your fridge that well for the same price as you can going to the supermarket as you do with Gusto, honestly. And the meals are always lovely, like chorizo, salad, tacos, curry starch tacos, pepperoni pizza, bangers and mash, like look at that, cheesy broccoli pasta bake, and then tagliatelle. I can't even say that word, but tagliatelle with that chorizo stuff. Thankfully it's all still okay, so I can still have my teas this week. And sitting in the sun is not a problem. Now I'm just gonna chill out and tidy my house. I've had a good walk this morning, put my shopping away, and now just relax. So it's actually evening now, and I've just edited that together and realised that I've not put on the route of the walk, so I'll put it around this area on the screen. It is in West Yorkshire, so if you live far away from there, I did have to do a bit of a drive to get there. There's no like specific car park, it's just on street parking, so it's up to you if you want to risk your car parking there, I guess. I don't think it was a really busy road. My car was fine, and it is a bit of a residential area where I parked, so just be mindful of that you're not like parking on someone's drive or anything. Relatively easy, just be careful around the waterfall bit because obviously stones get slippy and stuff, but definitely worth it. Definitely made my Sunday a lot better than just sitting in and not doing much of anything. Thanks for watching again. I'll be back next week with another video, hopefully a camping video this time. Although I do have a gig next weekend, so possibly not a camping video, but maybe a weekly vlog that include my gig. I don't know. But I'll definitely be doing the videos. I'm going to try do one every Sunday, so hopefully I can stick to that. And go on lots more adventures this year before it gets snowing and wintry and miserable.